The plan for today is we're going to go up Slieve Martin. Every single time I go to climb this mountain, it's either you can't see in front of you, there's 50 to 60 mile an hour winds, or it's pushing down on top of you. But today, thank God, we've been blessed with a beautiful sunny day. So I just took this craving to get over to the southern end of the Mournes today. So this is in Kilbroney Park in Ross Trevor. There is a £5 entrance fee in here now, guys. So if you are intending on coming up here, you will have to pay the £5 just to get into the car parking areas. There is a little canteen, there's a restaurant and stuff, there's toilet facilities, there's all down the bottom car park, there's loads of little facilities for kids and stuff. But I'll give you an idea what today's day is going to be like. Hopefully the weather, I'm hoping, won't change so we don't get any sort of freak weather when I'm up here. But it's 485 metres, just over about 1,580 feet. Right, so that's us, guys. We're going to start our wee hike here. Relive. I might get a relive started here. So again, we're over in the Southern Mournes, and we're going to climb Slieve Martin. So it's a forest walk up to the top and through the forest. There we go. Has it found me? Yep, found me. There we go. Slieve Martin, 485 metre. So it's not that far of a hike up. I think it's about a mile up. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a while since I've did this one, but we got it started. Hopefully you'll get to enjoy this wee walk. It is a really nice, pleasant walk. The last time I was up here, it was just after the storms, and it was quite bad. So I have never been lucky enough to get a really nice day up here. I have the poles out already because this is very, very steep. Yeah, we're okay there. It is very, very steep, this climb, for me anyway, guys. And I'm having a wee bit of a dodgy problem with my right knee. I don't know what the hell's wrong with my right knee at the minute, but I've taken a wee painkiller there, and hopefully that'll do the trick. So, you can go around and up that side too, but I always cut through this wee bit. It just cuts off that wee bit extra. And this always gets me. I always forget how steep this is, but I thoroughly enjoy this place. When you get a good day, it's a good day. But when you get a bad day up here, it's a bad day. But there's part of this that is quite narrow, and there's overhanging trees, so the possibility of getting the drone out is quite slim until we get up a bit. So just coming through the big gap here. Oh, they're very high there. Oh, you got a nice wee part of the trail here. Very tight that. Yeah, it's pretty good there. So where these people are walking, if you can see them, they're walking up towards the Clockmore Stone. We may see that on the way back, depending on what way I decide to take my route back. But you can see, I tilt you up, you can see the incline here already, on how steep it is, but again, with these fallen trees, this isn't too bad. I've seen the size of one I had to climb under the last time. The thing was huge, but it'll just be a case of me starting and stopping, guys, because we've no warm up. Normally takes me about a mile to get a wee bit of a warm up, as you can hear already in the breathing. Right, let's do this. See, we've the poles in already, guys, because anybody who knows this mountain, they know how steep this is, and this is only the start of it. So once you get through the forest, keep the rest of the mountain to climb. But it's a nice walk. You know, you can't knock it. It's really, really nice. So you get to here, ignore that wee straight path and just turn around. Oops, stone. And just start climbing up. And it's just up and up and up. So the terrain on here, there's an awful lot of heavy roots in places and a lot of heavy boulders in places. Hopefully that big tree's out of the way that I had to climb under the last time. Hopefully the tree service guys have came in and moved it out of the way. So there we go, that girl there. She's one of hiking hens. So I seem to bump into all the hiking hens guys when I come up here. It was Biddy last time. And that lady there, very pleasant. Oh, better start relive as well guys, because honestly, I was sat and spoke to that girl for well over half an hour here. But I paused it a wee bit in and resume. Yeah. So we still have a good bit to go. And what time is it now? 2:30. My goodness, time I get a wriggle on here, guys. I think that's that big tree still there. So the forestry people haven't been out to remove it. Don't know why they've cut the little snag branches off it. Make it easier to get under. So here we go. This is the tree. This is a tree here that fell down during those bad storms that we were getting in February. So, a couple of reasons why they haven't cut this. One, they're possibly going to let nature do its job, or two, this thing weighs a colossal amount of weight, and I think because it's on such an angle, if I could be wrong, let me know in the comments if it's a rough idea, if there's any tree surgeons or anybody that knows anything about this. So I would say if they started cutting this, the sheer weight of that would just tumble down and it could dislodge the whole tree and it could just go crashing straight down the forest. You could be lucky enough and just crashing into a few trees and just getting wedged, but I mean, it's sitting here 8 months, February, and this is October, so I just had to get my skinny wee backside and that underneath this. So this will be a lock, guys. I can't remember, I figured I did this last time, but it's because I have my backpack on as well, so I'll just go down my hands and knees and see if we get on here. Hopefully not catch my bag here. Catching my bag because of my drone and all in there, and I don't want to. There we go. That wasn't too bad. But yeah, I think that's maybe why they haven't cut it away. It's either going to be a nature thing or whether it's going to be it's just too dangerous to start chopping away at it. Well, it's a beast of a tree, like. But yeah, there we go. Right, let's continue on. But look at this, guys. Look at the way the moss just captures on all the trees up here. Isn't this crazy? I have to get this on my phone too. So we're nearly there. We're nearly at the top of Slieve Martin. We're coming out of the forest now, guys, so it's a bit of a slog up, so don't knock it. There's no real level parts, it's just a constant climb. You'll get a couple of wee flat parts, but it's constant climbs. But I'll spin the camera around. Let's see. I'll give you a wee instance. So we've a bit left, we've a bit more to go, but look at the moss in the trees, isn't it? It's just crazy. Everything is just covered in moss. Oh, but it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. This is why I love, as much as I love getting over into the Western Mournes, these Southern Mournes is beautiful. because you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting the mountain climb and you're also getting a forest walk as well. Yeah, so we crack on here, guys. We're nearly there. We're nearly out of the woods. Pardon the pun, but we're not out of the woods. We're still a mountain to climb. We've climbed the majority of it and we have a bit more to do. Right, so that's us coming out of the forest, guys. That was a brave old slog up. Right. So awful heat. See what I mean when you're sheltered with the element? As soon as I came out of there, I felt the heat. Right. So once you get out of the forest and see what reload's showing you, it is 0.8 of a mile. So if you can knock a whole hour off there, guys, we're talking 40 minutes. Say 50 for me, just to be on a safe side. But guys, you's a whiz up that. Absolutely whiz up that. These guys are not carrying half of my weight. I just hope that you're getting that. Yeah, it's hard for me to see, but we've still a bit to go. We just have to go up there now. This is the old path, you see, that you would have went up. See the way it's marked out there? But you have this lovely new gravel path. And after you've slogged up, you slogged up through all that rough, I get a wee bit of smooth now. Just follow your wee way markers. Right. You can see where people favour the walk, or the way the darker green patches are, rather than these stones, because I don't know about the stones, right? They're a great thing, but they're quite steep and uneven. You'll see as we get closer. Sometimes I prefer just to go up by the fence and up the grass, but I'll show you what these look like anyway. Here we are. That's them there. I'm just going to go up by the fence. You'll probably find the majority of runners too will probably go up this way too. It's a wee bit further, but it's a bit easier on the feet. This is just the way I like to go. This is our little trig for the top of Slieve Martin. You'll have seen previous videos where you'll see nothing up here. It was just white. But today we've been pretty blessed, and you'll get some amazing, fantastic views of the coulees and back into the Mourne Mountains. So there we go. Slieve Martin, Southern Mournes, done. And there's somebody's left a couple of wee roses there out for probably in memory of somebody. But it's very, very beautiful little thing to do. We have the drone up. As you can see, it's quite blustery, so I'm just going to do a wee quick scope out this direction. I've already had this direction that's behind me here, so we just send her up and we head over towards that direction there. So that water, that's going to take you over towards white water, I think it is, or yellow water. But we throw it on up here before the battery runs out. Right, because I have to fly back into the wind. So I'll just put her in sport. Or is it in sport? And let's go. RC interference, oh no. RC signal interference already, right? So yeah, We still get, I think it's because it's this mast here to my right. Hopefully, I'm just going to keep a wee eye on the RC connection. It's still very strong. But we're going to head over. We'll just take it as far as we possibly can here. So we're 500 metres in distance and we're 13 metres up. But we're up higher, but it's 13 metres from my height. So we're at 670 metres. Yeah, that maybe does there, but we give it a wee pan around here too, guys. See if we can get that Mournes in there. But I say I don't want to send it out too far because she has to come back. I'll just maybe just, oh, there we go. The RC's bad there, so we'll just hit it return to home. I just don't want to lose the signal because now that the RC's facing towards me, yeah, there's our signal back. So the receiver's mostly, oh, still getting a bad signal there, so we'll tilt this camera down a bit. So the in the white section there on the left of the screen here is where you'll see is the Kilbroney Mountains. And we're at, yeah, it's coming back 39 metres in height. 800 metres. We just keep a good eye on this RC connection, so it's pretty strong. We've got 29 satellites. We are in sport mode, but I mean, it does, the speeds will vary on the way back because it's pushing against the wind. I can feel the wind behind my back here, so it'll take a wee bit longer to get back than what it did to actually get out there. We're still pretty okay. We have a good RC connection there. We've all 5 bars lit up. It's just unfortunate with the sun coming down right across the coulees there. I'll maybe tilt the camera slightly, but I want to still keep the coulees in the shot for you. See, it's hard to see, but there's that little path. There's another path, I can hear it now as you come, so it's getting very close. They're at about 300 metres, so we're doing about 10 metres per second. So it's flying at 30 feet per second, so it is quite fast, the little drone, and that's it flying into the wind. Our return to home height is 43 metres. And you can hear it coming down, so we're sitting at 100 metres. 72 metres, 50 metres, 40 metres. It's really fast. It's really, really fast. See, when it's in sport mode, and you'll see like the little pointer there. See, this is a little map. So what that'll do, that shows you on the maps of where it is, and you're getting a nice little drone shot there too. So it is coming down. I will change the battery because I do want to get a nice walk down with you as well, just to show you what the area is like. And we just tap the cancel because I'm just going to hand catch it. There we go. Tap the cancel and we just bring it in. Whoa, right, hold on. Do you know what I'm going to do? It's a bit blowy up here, so let's see. It's going to be tricky to catch this, so I'm just going to grab it, right, guys? And see, when you grab it and you dip it, if it won't stop, as soon as you take it off its axis there, the motors will automatically shut. So if you do have a wee drone and you're having problems catching it, and we're just hitting the green light, but I am going to change the battery, guys, for the walk down. If you haven't difficulties catching it, you can't just tilt its axis, because as soon as it sees it's any further than that, the motors will cut off because it feels that it's off its axis. Right. There we go. Starting to behave itself now. And we're recording. Yep, there we go. So this will maybe give you a wee idea of what this path is like on the way down. It's going to be a lot easier going down, guys, than what it was coming up. So let's see what we were sitting at there. The time's going to be crazy, guys, but see, with the amount of time that I spend talking to people, you can knock an hour off that easily. Relive 1.1 mile to the top, right? And it's 2.5 hours. So I'm not going the way I came. I'm going to go different direction. So I'll probably maybe, what time are we at? 4 o'clock. We've still plenty of time. With 2-3 hours light left roughly. And it shouldn't take that length of time to get back down here. So we'll crack on with this. Just making sure this wee boyo's following me. Yep. But you'll get some lovely views of, let me see, that's Carlingford. I always lose my direction when I am up here. This is Carlingford. So that could be Kilkeel area. Not Kilkeel. Kilkeel and along direction possibly. Yeah, it could be. I always lose my sense of bearings when I'm up in the Southern Mournes for some reasons, because I'm not as up as often as what I would like to be. But yeah, that's me like wee tippy toes. But I'll show you these steps here too. I don't like the steps, guys. I really genuinely don't like the steps, so I'm just going to go down my wee bank here. So you'll see a better idea of this little bank thing. If you prefer to go down the bank, yeah, rather than down here, rather than going down. See, you do have that big signal tower there, so that could interfere with the signal sending to the drone here. But we'll just keep a wee eye on it. Yeah, it's a wee bit easier coming down this way. See, rather than going down those big, bumpy, sharp, pointy stones, and a wee bit quicker, especially for a big guy like me. So, there's a lot softer in the feet, but we'll get back down on that nice gravel path. And then we're just going to head out. So those people, they're going up Slieve Martin. I'm going, see where the trees start? I'm going to go down this way towards the Clockmore Stone. Just make a day off it, guys. It's early yet. And as much as it wrecked me coming up, it's going to be a nice experience going back down too. Because there's a nice wee bench that I normally stop off, have a wee sandwich, have my my wee tin of Pepsi when I'm up here, because it's just a nice wee bench. It's just a nice wee bit of the corner. Woo. Here we go. Oh, this is wet here. So you will see it's steep. It is still steep. The drone's maybe picking this up. Let's see what you're seeing. It's not bad. I need to tilt my, oh no, that's the zoom. I need to tilt my camera back up the level again. You know, it's because it's on track. Yeah, well. Sometimes you'll be able to adjust the camera, sometimes you won't be able to adjust the camera. I don't know why it does that. Genuinely don't know. But a baby dawdle as soon as we get back on this gravel path. And then I think it's just a gravel the whole way. But it's nothing like what we experienced last week. Last week was mad. So there's those steps again, guys. If you're interested in doing these steps, you can see how uneven they are. It's just not my cup of tea. I would have just struggled coming down now. I've been coming down there like a toddler. show it off. Yeah, I just go sure-footed where I feel more comfortable with. That's the way I go. But again, everybody's different, guys. You have your own ways of hiking and their own ways of walking. So you don't have to do what I do. Just go what makes you feel good. Right. So I'll just keep a wee eye on this battery because I don't particularly want to. What are we sitting at now? So we still got 11 minutes, 15 until battery, 13 minutes until battery's depleted, 9 minutes before forced landing. So yeah, we're okay. We'll go on down a bit more yet because you can cancel the return to home. You just hit the cancel button and then you just fly it back to you and you just land it. But if the battery is completely depleted and it's like you're really pushing your luck with it, it will go back to where you started your point off. So where your home point was set, that's where it'll return to. You can, while you're walking along, you can go into the settings and you can reset where your home point is. So people use that if they're like out in the sea. If they launch the boat, the drone from a boat, and they want to get a nice boat shot of the boat swimming about and or sailing about, they would, because they travel a greater distance quickly, they just reset their home point, bring the drone, stop it, reset the home point and start filming again. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what this little track is like from the drone. I know there is a good part of it where I can fly the drone down through here, but we'll see when we get on down. There's a girl there, that actually looks like Betty. I swear to God, that looks like Betty. Just the way the wee woman walks. Or the lady, sorry, the wee woman. That's really disrespectful, but she kind of walks like Betty. She's very fast on her feet, that woman. So, let's just see how we feel about this. Yes, it's maybe just a wee bit too tight here for the meantime, guys, just until we get further on down. But we got some nice wee shots there anyway. We'll just bring it in. This has turned out a really beautiful day, guys. I hope I got some really nice drone shots of the coulee. The unfortunate thing is because where the sun is setting, as you can see, we're walking straight into it and it's settling over the top of Kilbroney Mountains. So I wanted to show you, there's a thing about Slieve Foy as well. So the story behind Slieve Foy, do you know what? You're just going to have to wait. I'll show you when we get down. That means you have to watch, keep watching, you'll find out. You probably know anyway, but for those that don't, this is a little hook to catch us. So what are we sitting at? Here we are recording. Yeah. So we are sitting at 1.3 miles, guys. 1.3 miles, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Oh, there's one of the ferries coming in, Carlingford ferry. So 1.3 miles. Don't worry about the time, guys. The time isn't important to me. What time are we at? We're at 16:24, so it'll just be interesting to see how long it takes us to get back to the car from here, because everything is downhill from here on in. Just check everything. Keys. Right, let's go. The path does widen out a bit. It will widen out for you. You will get a wee bit of a better view. There's a guy there out filming. You will get a better view. Just make sure I have everything before we let off. I'll make sure this is turned off. Yep, that's turned off. Right, okay, let's go. Super fit. Unbelievable. Well, I don't know what she's running like, but no, she's just walking. But there we go. So this is very uneven in parts as well, guys. So see the way it's way too tight here, way too tight to put the drone up. It's just too many. You see these little overhang branches and stuff. It just couldn't deal with it. So we're just gonna use this little camera for the meantime. But you will get a really nice idea of what it feels like. Hopefully, I may be going to have to tilt this down because we're right in the sun, and I can't really see what I'm recording here because, as I told you before, this sits on my left shoulder, or sorry, my right shoulder. Shoulder. But we're just going to take our time because it is a bit uneven, and the sun is glaring right in my face. That's better. See, when you hid behind the trees, you're not getting blinded as much. But I want to go a different way. Rather than just take you back down the way I came up, I'm going to show you a different route. So here's my bench. I knew it was here. This is where I would have my wee sandwich. So we'll just check the time because you get a beautiful view here. Is this wet? Do you know what? I'm not really cared. It is soaking blooming wet. I've got my other joggers in the car, I don't care. Right. Sandwich. Oh, I'll sit down. So, no drone shots. We got some drone shots, guys. We got some lovely drone shots, but again, these paths are way too tight. So there's too many twists and turns, there's too many dips in the level and stuff, and the foliage is extremely tight. So as much as that drone is a fantastic little amazing little piece of equipment, it's my second cameraman. It's just don't want to take the chance. As much as I love getting that little shot. Oh, excuse me. Do you know what it is? I'm burping because I've got my wee Pepsi. I'm not having my sandwich. I'm not really that hungry yet. But I've still a good wee bit to go. I was still to make it down to Clockmorestone, then from the Clockmorestone down to back up to the car. But yeah, I just freaking love this. I do love this. It's amazing, guys. Give it a shot. Listen. This part here has been quite busy. There's about 6 people have went past so far, but listen, it's not just mad, nothing, absolutely nothing. But yeah, I'm gonna finish my wee drink here, put it back in my bag, and then I'll hike my way down to Clockmorestone, and then you'll get to see the Clockmorestone as well. Okay, let's see if we can tilt it down. Just over there is the Clockmorestone. Just follow that path. But I have spied a horse. I think it's a horse. It's brown and white. Let me have a wee look because I can't go over this way, and then I can go up by the other side off the Clockmore. Hopefully these girls are not freaking out. So where did they go? I definitely seen a brown and white horse, or am I starting to hallucinate? Definitely seen a brown and white horse. No, it's cattle. It's cows. Ooh, it's a bull. Is it? Right, we'll put the sticks down and we'll just approach them nice and gentle. See, there's a whole herd. Brilliant. So there is a couple of bulls here. No, just cows with horns. Hello, my boy. You come and see me? I just love cows. I just think they're freaking brilliant. I know, because we're not going to miss that opportunity, because you're just adorable, aren't you? I'm trying to get the one with the horns. Obviously, there's a few here with horns, so It could be just the breed of the cow, like the heading cow. But I'll just check and make sure there's no calves. But mate, you're so amazing. I'll get the Kilbroney Mountains in the background too. And we'll just walk over nice and gently to you, my darling. So there's a remnant. Hello, my darling. There's all the ears pricking up, but they're fine. They're absolutely fine. See, as long as you don't annoy them. Let's see if I get this one. See, as long as you don't annoy them. I want to get him with his head turned around. There. Oh, you chuff at me there. So, see why we're here and we're on the subject of the coolies and the mountains, right? You can see it better from Kodak Corner. So see where these people are over there? So you make your way up there and you go through the forest. That's the simplest way to get to Kodak from the stone here. But it's hard to make out from here. But the story is Finn McCoo had a big battle with an ice giant over here. And this is where the Clockmore stone is. Apparently Finn threw the stone, hit the giant in the head. The giant died and it was underneath the mound. So he's underneath the stone there. But because Finn, the battle was so long, Finn was completely exhausted and he lay down. So see, if you look closely, you'll see this part here. Hopefully I'm making this out. You'll be able to see, let me just see, because if I can get a zoom in, guys, I'll be able to see better. If you can get this a wee bit better. So this is his head, that's his torso, and that's his feet. So see, if you're up in Kodak, check it out. You'll see it a lot better because it's more defined over at Kodak. You will see, oh, here we go. See, there is a couple of calves. There is a couple of wee calves there, so there's mummy with them anyway. We'll just do our last wee climb of the day. And we'll get up to the Clockmore. Oh, boys, there. That's not it there, guys. That's not it. That's just my wee seat. Here. That's not the Clockmore. So there you go, guys. That's us at the Clockmore. I'm gonna hopefully be able to see this guiding name. So do you know what? I'm going to take it off here because it's going to be easier for me to hold this and show you rather than, let me see if you can see this. Oh, the name Gowdy. So it's L Gowdy. I don't know where you're picking that up. L Gowdy. But there is other names. It's just a huge big graffiti thing. Or I don't know. But there's one there, 1850, if you can make that out as well. But look at the sheer size of it. The thing's colossal. It's a pity I couldn't get the drone up. It's just too blowy, guys. But we'll pop you back on the shoulder. It's getting cold now. So guys, I'm going to head back to the car. I haven't got that far to go back to the car. But yeah, there's that lovely wee couple there. Stand talking to there for a while. But yeah, I'll give them their pace here. So you see, that's the mountain that we came down from, Slieve Martin. And we're just going to head back down in the car. Right, there we go. So we've got the drone up, guys. I'm just going to have to keep a wee eye on it here because the path has widened out for us. Only can I tilt my camera up a wee bit to give you a wee bit more. I wonder if it's going to let me tilt it up. No, it's down. Need to tilt up. Come on. It's cause I'm not tilt up, but do you know what? We'll get the last wee part, guys. I'll get the last wee part of this. Will be a nice wee shot for you guys. I like getting these. That is recording, and I'm recording here. I am, and I'm on a red battery, so I am. So I'm gonna have to watch that this doesn't shut down on me. So, it's nice. I always like to get you this little drone shot because I think it's just nice. It's okay, this little camera, but I like the wider scope for you. Hopefully there'll be no people coming up, because this little path does get very, very, very busy. See, especially in the good weather, guys. See the amount of footfall that comes down and up this little path. Crazy. But it's nice to get this little shot. Let me see what you're seeing. Oh, do you know what? That's just beautiful. That's really, really nice. And I was definitely recording. I hate the fact of thinking EV. We were in 4K, but that's okay. Hold on. I'll stop and go. So I should be able to convert that 4K down to 1080. Easy enough, just with the little app. You're following me, aren't you? Good man yourself. Yeah. So that's been Slieve Martin, guys. 485 metres, about 1,591 feet, maybe. And we'll see what Relive is going to clock us in at. Well, look at these lovely little ornate bridges and stuff. Isn't this beautiful? So you're getting the big drone, wider scope, but you'll also get this. Look at this. So I'll switch over onto this camera now. So see your little mountain bike course, or not mountain bike course. That part looks like it's caged off. Well, look at that. Isn't this class? And you have all these little waterfalls the whole way down. Well, yeah. We'll just head back onto this camera and head over towards the stone. Or not the stone, the car. So you do have the sign, guys, for Clochmore, whatever that is. My Irish isn't great. The big stone, Clochmore stone, it means Clochmore. And I'm not sure. Clochmore stone, the big stone. And then there's all your trails. But yeah. So yeah, this has been cool. I've had a blast. I had a really good day today. Both physically and mentally. Am I the last car? No, there's a couple more. So we're not the only Egypt left, but there is a map. There is a map here. So closed due to adverse weather conditions. That's what happens. See, sometimes up here, see, because the roads are bad, they'll close the roads. They'll close the top car park, so you'll not get parked up here. You'll have to walk up. But this is the whole Kilbroney, Rostrevor Forest area. But yeah, check it out. It's beautiful. It's really lovely. Yeah. Right, so come on. Let me get back to the car. So, we haven't got that far to go back to the car. Is there somebody sitting there at that table? I think it is. He's having a wee rest. But anyway, also back to the car. No, it's not. It's a bin. Oh, what is it? Somebody's in there. Alright. So, let's see what we've achieved today. Right. So, we're at 2.8 miles, guys. 2.8 miles, 4.4 hours and 8 minutes. So, there we go. That was Slieve Martin. It's like a little loop system, as you can see, guys. Slieve Martin. 2.8 miles. Done. Got my camera in. Done.